Alright guys, so you have probably clicked on this video because you want to build weapons in Monke Blocks, or you just want to build something in Monke Blocks because you don't know what to build. Well, this is the perfect video for it, so let's just get into it. Alright guys, so the first weapon that we're going to do is a sword. So the first item that you're going to get is this, and I'm pretty sure you can only actually make it out of this texture, because if you're using like a texture such as this, you'll need this part. Alright, so you're going to get one of these, then you're going to come into this area, then you're going to get a 1x3, another 1x3, another 1x3, so to make this, you get a 1x2 there, and a 1x2 on the other side. Then, it's actually nearly done, then you're going to get, then you're going to get this piece, and this piece, then to make it look even better, we're gonna add this, and it is done. And now you can go. So for the next weapon thing, so this is the first gun that is in the tutorial, because we just I just showed how to build a sword. So now the next gun is gonna be like a pistol thing, and my friend over there taught me how to build it. So, and these are all the pieces that you should need. So the first thing we're going to start is with the top. So it's so you've got 4 1x6s, and then 4 1x4s, like right here. So get these and you'll place them on top of each other like this. Then you'll have it like that. Then there's like a little gap with the 1x3 there, so then you'll just keep that like that for now. Then you'll stack all these on top of each other like this, then pick it up, and then there's a little gap, and then there's 3 in between, so like that. Then you have this part done. Then what is next is you got to do the 2, so like this part, wait, like that. And then you got to put these ones, connect it upside down, so it's obviously like 2 gaps. So I'm gonna put it right there for this part, and then there's a 3, so I'm gonna put it like that, and then pretty much just gotta you gotta get this one, and we're gonna put it like this to match this. And wait, so we gotta put this one first though, so it connects like there and like that. Then it does a little bit glitch through though, and then you click this one, and now you got a cool pistol gun, and then place it on the stand, and it looks super cool. I did it red and yellow for McDonald's, because why not? Okay, now let's go into the next gun. For the next weapon, we're gonna build like this. So I guess it's like an assault rifle. So let's just build it, and you can use any color. I'm just using green and blue because I have that pack over there. So let's just go. The thing you want to get is like a 1x2 brick, and then another one on top of it. Then you want to get this one, and then this one though. Then this will be the handle, so I'm going to make this one blue, the handle, and then I'm going to put it like that. Now there's a handle there, and then next we'll put this, and that, and then we'll put another one. Then we'll put one of these, and instead of putting like this there, we'll put this one like that. Then you'll want to get these pieces in blue to make like a magazine for it to go here. So you're gonna get a few of these pieces, and then like a curve like this. Then you can attach it on, and I'll show you. And then you've got like most of it done. Then you gotta make the rest. Then you've got like most of it done. So then now we're just gonna move on quickly to this. And then once you've done this, you gotta get one of these pieces. And then you gotta go get another piece, and then like a 1x2, like that. Then it's nearly done. And for this part here, you can add like a little bit more. So if you've not got like this pack, then it's best using like this piece, and then this piece for the gun to match up with this one. And then if you have got this pack, like I do, then you can get rid of this. And then instead you can get over here. Then so I'm gonna make it blue and get a blue window piece and place it on like that. And then now I've got like a little scope for it to make it like have a scope and stuff like that. Alright guys, so for this next gun, it's going to be like a rocket launcher looking gun. And yeah, I think this is pretty cool. So my friend just made this. So we're going to explain how to do it. And like now just like aim it real quick. Like do like a little aim. And then that's what and that is what it looks like when you're aiming. Looks pretty cool. So let's just get into making it. Alright guys, so first piece you're going to need is that piece, so a 4x4 base plate. Alright, so once you've got the 4x4 base plate, so it's pretty much this bottom bit. And then what piece is it next? 1x2 tall piece. And then another one like that. Then you're just going to get like oh, that's not something else. And then you're going to get like a 1x2 flat piece. And then on top of there. And then what next? Wait, do you need this? And then you're gonna get, you can speak, you know. Then you're gonna get like these pieces, so it's like this and this. Then is it that, yeah, that piece behind it, like that. Then you're going to get two of these window pieces, like that, for a handle, as you can see. Then, next it is them pieces, like that, on top of this, right here. And then, more of these. Alright, and then you're gonna get like this piece right here. Then you're gonna get these, but then make sure they're facing like the same way. And then you gotta make sure like this part, like where you can clip onto stuff, is facing like the handle. And then you're gonna get another of these window pieces, and where is it? Yeah, right there. So then you're gonna put it like right here, and then another one right here. And then what's next? Wait, what piece? Right, them. And then you're gonna get a 1x2 piece again. And another one to go there. Then you're just gonna get these 1x2 shorter pieces and put them right on top. You're gonna just get this piece and put it like that. And now you've got some sort of like rocket launcher thing, or like that other gun from like Fortnite. It looks a little bit like. Alright guys, so for the last item, it's gonna be like a weapon magazine. And this is probably like this, like really easy to build. So just gotta get this, loads of these pieces, any color or whatever, and it, like this, like either like this or like this, so you can add more on. It's up to you. And then it's pretty much done. Then you can clip it on, like pretty much like this. And then you can have as many as you want going round. Then you can just clip it onto the bottom of the gun, and it looks super cool. Alright guys, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and we gotta be quick with this outro because my friend's VR is on like 3%. Anyway, goodbye guys.